Sådan. Hvad? Hvad så du? Hvad? Er det? Er det slut nu? I hvert fald, det blev våd, den der træt. I was a little bit worried yesterday if I could get the white stuff that got on the ceiling by accident, if I could get it off with a wet cloth. It seems like I can, so now that it's dry, I'm pretty happy with the result, but I'll never get as good as the workers that worked on the house. If you get real close to the surface, to the work here, you can really see it's not even at all. And it's both because the new layer I applied is not too good and the first one I did is not too good of the more rough plaster. But fortunately it's way up here, and when you're standing down on the attic, I don't think you can see it that well. So that's good. I'm quite satisfied with the job. Gives it a nice finish up here. Contrast between the raw stone wall and the middle ground here with the plaster, and then the nice dark ceiling. They have really been at it while we've been away for Christmas, the wild hogs here. I was going out for carrots now, but I hope I might find one or two, but I bet it's very dug up, even more up there. But yeah, this year if I find the time, I'll have to do some proper fencing, or it's stupid to try to grow anything, because it's just gonna get completely eaten. This fence is not good enough. Okay. Maybe a little rodeo wasn't too lucky here. I think that has to be a wolf or something. I have not seen a wolf yet on our property, but nor have I really heard them, but they are definitely around. We saw one day, like in a village further up the mountain, but that cannot have been fun. Oh no, that's too tiny. There are some things that doesn't quite add up. There's been happening some strange things here in the vegetable garden while we've been away. This bucket was full of these stones right here. And something has poured out the stones and then moved the bucket over there and smashed it. What what animal does that? So if anybody has a guess, please please mention it. Might also be a fox with the roe deer, because it's a tiny one I can see on the leg. And it would make sense that the fox would stop at the bone, because usually the wolves would eat it all. They have stronger bites than the fox, obviously. Det tænker jeg, jeg gør. Kan du det?
Nå, okay. De er ikke sådan helt herfra.
Nej. Og det er mit indtryk, for der skulle jeg jo møde dem. Da de renoverede det der store hus i Canada. Det har jeg ikke hørt om, men det snakker jeg jo om i Vestjylland.
Nå, okay.
Very good week. I managed to get a lot done, I feel like. especially with the studs on both sides. So I'm practically ready to put the planks on the attic, which is going to be very exciting. It's going to look very finished up there when I get that done. It was really a pleasure with the studs now that I have a proper hammer drill, so it doesn't take like half an hour to drill a hole, it's just like seconds. So very excited about that. It makes the work a way bigger pleasure than it was before. I appreciate more being slow when it's my skills fault, but when it's the tools, it's just stupid and a waste of time. Should have bought that from the beginning, but what can you do? I'm just enjoying it now. I put on the finishing coat of white plaster on the concrete line above the roof here up on the attic, and I think it looks super good. As I said earlier in the video, I'm glad that it's not down there in the same height as you stand, but it's pretty way up there, so you can see the small bad details, which definitely are there. And I don't know if you saw in the last time lapse, I almost fell down from the attic here the other day, because I had these old metal scaffolding planks, which I then unscrewed in the other end to remove them, to begin cleaning up there, so I can give the 3 big beams here the wood stain. And within minutes I had forgotten I had unscrewed them, and I stepped on the part which didn't lean on anything, and it flipped over and I almost fell out here, but I managed to grab a beam, so I didn't fall. It's like nobody's saying that I would be badly injured or even worse, but definitely makes you your life just flashes by when it happens. But nothing luckily happened. My legs hurt a little bit, but since it happened Thursday, I've been taking it slow, and it's just getting better and better. So I believe I was very lucky to get a hold on the last beam there, and I can easily pick up work again Monday. The vegetable garden, I don't know what's going on there with the rhodia leg and that bucket of stones. I don't know. Funny things happen here in the mountains. I don't know if anybody who's seen the video now has a good guess. I don't know. But all that being said, good week, made a lot of progress. I'm very excited to start on the planks on the attic next week. Very excited. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you again next week.